I got something on my mind, and it's something more than gold. I got someone in my life. He captured my heart, he captured my soul.
And welcome back to A Young Fire. We are the Christian Girlfriends Association. Welcome back, guys, and we hope you enjoyed the last episode that we shot. Chantal, please tell them what to do.
So, please make sure you like, you subscribe, and comment. We want to know what you think about what we talk about. Engage with us, join the conversation, and tell us more. What do you want to hear from us? Okay?
So, guys, you can see the format is different because today we are playing a game. So the ladies do not know what scenarios are on this. So, oh yes, before I get there, the game we're playing is what would you rather do? Okay, let's jump right into it. Sure. Ooh, now I want the second question. The first one, someone will get. Ladies, are you ready? Yes. So the first scenario is you find out that the guy that you've been in a season of waiting, this means abstinence, you guys decided to be celibate together, with actually slept with your best friend before he proposed. Wait. Would you rather cancel the wedding as well as your friend? Go to episode 2, guys. Or forgive both of them since it happened before he proposed.
Life goes on.
You need a pay.
No, we need to me. I wanna ask a question.
Wow.
On this question.
On the scenario.
Yeah, this scenario. First of all, are you saying he was in waiting and we're in a relationship together, like we're in courtship, and then he's
We have a wedding date and everything.
So he slept with Bestie before he proposed, but
we had already agreed on
the celibacy.
This was before the relationship, before anything was established.
Before the relationship.
Okay.
Before you guys knew you were gonna be
waiting together.
Oh, okay. Let's
take it pre, because I think if you're in a relationship, let's do it pre. So you didn't know.
Pre-marriage.
But why did my friend lie?
Yeah, my friend too.
Why did my friend
You
tell
guys
me?
are women. You guys are doing that thing that
You
men
fixed the
don't
woman.
like.
What?
They asked the question. Please respond. Breaking it down into pieces.
Oh yeah. No, but I want to understand.
Would you rather cancel the wedding?
I wouldn't. Don't explain. You know, episode 2, toxic episode. Personally, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd cancel the wedding, especially if it was before.
But
no. Wait.
What am I shot?
Level 3.
Have a drink.
Yeah. Wait, did he know that we were friends?
How could he not know? You're getting married.
No, but like that's the
What
thing.
would you do if you found out that the man you're about to marry and you have been celibate with throughout your courtship slept with your best friend before
he proposed?
Yeah, but she's saying that before the relationship.
Yeah, let's do it pre, because I think if it's in it, guys,
it's obvious.
don't paraphrase question.
No, but then if it's in the relationship already, it's obvious.
It's
like,
obvious.
why would I continue that? I won't cut the person off
because it changes the context of the whole thing.
Yeah, like if it's before the relationship, like first of all, why is the friend lying? Your friend knows you're getting married to this person. Why is your friend not saying, bro?
Because maybe she thinks that you are in love. You love, and you've never been in love like this in the past 10 years. And I'm very happy.
Also, guys, love is how tell me.
Basadi,
How are you guys
realistic.
saying? How are you dating somebody that has slept with your best friend before? Because if we are that close, you likely know who I'm busy with. So how am I going into a relationship with somebody that, like, when is this sleeping happening? That is my
The
question.
game is would you?
The game is would you rather? And I say cancel. I responded. Like,
So yours
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 was
forgive.
cancel the wedding.
yes. And
I don't know.
Because the second option is forgive both of them since it happened before he proposed.
Forgive but don't get married to the guy. But it's also dependent on
That's
the
canceling the
circumstances. Yeah, canceling the
So she's
wedding.
one.
Sure.
Cancel the wedding.
Yeah, but I'm not canceling people. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not canceling
You're not
the
canceling
people.
them,
I'm
right.
canceling the wedding.
Wedding's off, guys.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
But not
But that's why I'm saying I want to break it down.
I actually don't know what I would do.
I
I have no idea what I would do. I might still get married.
but I'm lying. What's to Gila? Gila is to.
would you do that?
Would you like your own phrase? Also, you take it back, you're canceling.
Bro, no, I mean, I'm just like, I have no idea what I would
Best
do.
friend.
This is I've fallen in love with you,
The power of it.
and she's happy for me genuinely, and she probably will never do it again.
That's why
But
it
yeah, let's
depends
change
on the circumstances of the it's not
Amanzi
clear
ake
cut.
amakhona aphinda ame futhi.
No.
No.
But yeah, but the
No.
other thing is, you're right. I'm not going to be free.
Free. Ungamtshela ukuthi friend, my husband is gonna pass by, drop the key.
Number can't.
Guys, I believe we're on earth to experience one another.
Exactly. I agree.
No, not to get married.
How? Guys, but
No, come back.
where did you go?
Come back.
He's that the right thing.
Yes.
No,
You
we're
have
here to experience one another, and it's highly likely that, you know, you're best friends because you like the same things or similar things. Sometimes, what are the chances though, hey?
That your best friend is also your man's type.
Okay.
Then you're in trouble.
No,
See,
guys.
we're
No,
together.
guys. No, but like I'm saying, it depends on the circumstances, though.
Okay, which circumstances work for you, Shanta?
Me, if it's pre, I don't mind.
Your best friend.
My
So
best
you're
friend.
okay with your husband knowing your best friend.
I just need to understand. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, why? But why did my friend not
When I
tell
grow
me? That's
up-
what pisses me off.
Because
Like, why didn't my friend tell me?
Guys, this is too surreal. What's the second question? That's the thing. Why do we go for the woman also and not the man?
No, but that's so. Remember, I asked Lukuti, did he know that we're friends? Because then, if he didn't, why?
And if you didn't,
How
then
is
it's not
someone
your
that's
friend.
about to marry you not know your best friend?
Yeah,
That sounds very.
It's a bit of a tricky one.
it's tricky.
Okay, if I take it fact for fact, you slept with him before we met or before we got married. Oh, okay, cool. We move. All of us together as a unit. If you do it in the marriage, guys, unfortunately for myself, I'm sad of divorces.
So for me, it's my bridesmaid and this man standing in front of me. This man knows this one's body as well as he's going to know mine. Sorry. Cancer, we cry, we pray, we word, we cancel. And
Who are you cutting? Question is, who are you cutting off?
I'm cutting off the wedding. I'm not cutting off people. Bestie, bye. Happy bye. Yalarata. Episode 2. I want you to prosper. I want you to be in good health. I want the Lord to do well for you. But for me, this is where the journey ends.
Yeah, I think they played you, both of them. I think they played both. Actually, there's valid points here. Chances are I might cancel both. 'Cause
How
it's
often
just
does
the
the
way-
guys?
No, you. Also, we're not attacking the women.
No, I'm saying like Gary, they firstly say they would forgive, experience humility.
I know you rationalize.
I'm an overthinker because I know, like right now, I'll be sitting with you. I'm trying to read your mind. Or I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'm telling her that we're buying a new home. Maybe she wants it for herself.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm telling her this.
It's just
I don't want to be toxic. So more than it is about you, it's not a you thing, it's a me thing. I'm protecting myself, dragging myself out of it. You can be happy. Choose you, babe. If you want to.
This reminds me.
That was before.
It was before. It reminds conversation.
Am I
She's
healthy
right.
because I'm not healthy
You're
enough to
finding
take
out.
that?
If it's, I'm not strong enough to take that.
And also, I will continue reminding you. One small mistake you make, let's say it's a happy day, it's a bride. It's a bride, you're happy, and then you
But then that means you never forgave.
No, you know what's the best thing?
That means you never
No,
forgave.
I got the stick.
I just saw like the L. I think also this reminds me of the chat about if you cheat on a woman and she forgives you, leave her.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're
that's the most dangerous thing ever.
I think it's Doobie's line actually. Yeah, I
Go to
agree.
the next scenario.
Babes. Okay. The next scenario, you get an opportunity overseas because of your dream job in your dream company. The gent you're currently engaged to be married to refuses to relocate.
Please don't stress me.
Would you leave and start a new life, or stay and forego your dreams and build a family?
That's very obvious.
No, it's
okay,
not.
To me.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I will go for my dreams.
Yes, girl.
I'm gonna live with myself for the rest of my life.
Come on.
My superpower is knowing how to make sure that I'm the happy one.
Yeah.
I'm staying. If it was meant for me, it will fetch me in my marriage and in my home.
I would actually also stay.
So I think it depends on your dream.
Actually, the 25-year-old me would have stayed because you're thinking, hey, 25, no. Over 30-year-old me. Don't got time for that no more.
Yeah.
Over 31.
Now you're doing you.
You're doing you.
I'm booking slow down.
What would you do, baby?
Before go.
Tala nisebenzisa ingqondo.
Not just
Indoda.
indoda yakho.
Yakho babe.
No
Umndeni
date.
wami.
Indoda yakho.
See, ula.
And we're African, so
In all honesty, I am very family orientated. I'm a stay for you, baby.
Like, just impress me.
I don't mind a long distance marriage.
Yeah. I
Like, I don't. I don't.
They don't mean that you're over.
No, I know overseas. I really don't mind. Like, dream job, dream company. Now I can love you. If I love you, I'll love you from over.
What if he doesn't settle for that? Your children.
No, you people, like, do you know flights are affordable?
Okay, they are.
Like, we can fly.
Especially if it's a chill for you, you can go out.
Wow.
It's almost as if you're asking me to stay in the marriage because we have a child. It's almost as if you're asking me to.
It's not fair.
You're asking someone to stay a partner, and things that make you happy must still make you happy in your marriage, guys. You can't just eliminate happiness, Yako. You've been working from day 1, grade 1, grade 12. Year 7 in school. Who needs food?
Yeah.
And then finally I land that job.
But also,
With me, I've always been family oriented.
Now I want
always
that for myself. I'm saying.
in the book of
That's what I say. It's about.
episode 1, say these kids choose themselves.
Yes. But remember, you think you're building a
Think
home.
about it the other way around. Think about it the other way
If
around.
that man
would
got
he
that job,
stay
We are
or
humble.
would he leave?
These
the focus king. I never said
answer focused. Okay, I said the kings. The queens are laid back, chilly like that.
Are you saying that you can see that he would actually leave for the job? You can tell.
Yeah. Men will choose themselves. No sacrifice, no compromise whatsoever.
Get home, it's babe, I got the job, yeah? So
I'm leaving
next month. You are what? Sorry, what?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shop again.
Sure. And I'm okay with that. I could, if it was him, I would move with him.
What food?
That's why I said it's about your priorities at the end of the day.
My happiness is my priority. My priority.
So yeah.
Okay.
Stay.
So we're saying you stay.
She's staying.
I'm saying
Now, yes, hi guys, season 1.
It's almost like you're wearing the pants.
Yeah.
when others stop.
Stop nonsense.
Yay! Okay.
Okay, so the next scenario, ladies. You met an older man in church and he's shown interest in you. He is quite established and is looking to settle down. However, you are dating someone else. He's got amazing potential to be a captain in his industry, but he's always making silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. Would you rather stay with the guy and be Bob the Builder? Or do you leave him to marry the well-established man?
Listen properly.
Enjoy that.
Potential doesn't pay the bills. Potential doesn't pay the bills.
If I must be a provider.
The word of God.
It never gets.
Don't get more clear
It
than
never gets truer than that.
Upward and forward.
Wow, you guys.
Double.
From glory to glory.
But bring us the iron woman. What would you rather do?
Of that guy, what you talking? We're going for the
established.
Sing a pen.
He's a minister also.
Girl.
Guys, my lashes.
Yo, number one. I agree.
He's a prayer warrior.
He ain't you, girl. See that?
The twins are waiting for us.
How?
But this is a tricky one. Because also, like, if you build,
What are you building?
what if it falls? I can't say
No, potential guys, man.
the potential is tricky because it can stay potential forever.
Everything is potential, ma'am.
Yes, sure.
Even the well-established guy is potential.
Yes, but like,
And his potential is already here.
the
No.
potential
It's gonna go.
He's in the house.
Why are you getting married?
because the young man doesn't provide.
I actually stay with Bob the Builder now.
Yeah, a godly marriage would mean that you live by one another. So when you went for a man because he has the house, the gas, what's God's desire for your life?
Abundance to prosper.
Prosper.
Yes.
No, so
I'm being serious.
Yes,
For
plans
real.
to
Like,
prosper
for
you.
real. Let's be serious. For
To prosper you.
John 10:10. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I've come so that you might have life. Have it in
In what?
abundance.
What is abundance to you?
No.
Is it not being happy? Is it not enjoying your life to the
But
fullest?
does building make you?
No.
Who said Bob the Builder won't make it?
no, but so it's unfair to say that because I chose the guy
With the
that
money.
has money, I'm not going for what the purpose God has for my life. What is the purpose God has for my life, and what I'm seeing is in this direction. It's circumstantial, really. It's really
And it's
circumstantial.
preference.
I think it's
also.
true. Would you rather be rich or poor?
No, but then
No,
it
I don't
can't be
mean
about
that.
somebody's pocket.
No.
It can't be about somebody's pocket right now. Like if you like
sorry.
that changes. That
So
can
you-
change
you don't
overnight.
So wait, can I please ask?
We can agree to disagree. Don't remember we're not trying to remind you of the thing.
It says, however, you are dating someone else. So you've been dating Bob, okay?
Yes.
Why is
So
his
you-
name Bob?
It's the builder. You are building Bob. So you've been with Bob.
So you changed the question to
No, that's what it
No.
says from the onset. Did you hear Bob the Builder?
guys. Who
So you've been with Bob. It's our producer. You've been with Bob, and then you
Take
and
it
then
up
you
with the
meet-
producers.
Take it up with the producer.
Escalated.
You've been with Bob, and then you meet Jackson.
Hey.
Okay. So do you make a zap with Bob?
are you unhappy?
Or
Yeah.
no, you're deciding that we're not
Forget
giving you the
context,
scenario.
yes.
Yeah, it's your own life, it's your own dating life, so you know yourselves now.
Let me
So
respond.
you're with Bobby, and then you meet Jacko. And Jacko is a nice old man, established. Like, now he's at that age where he's settled. And that's the truth. Older men had had the time that Bob hasn't had probably to build himself up.
Yeah.
So that, I guess that's where the difference is. So do you stay with Bob? Because faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. Or This man that's established upon the rock.
How do we know? You were established upon the rock.
Trying to be through with the great atmosphere.
What's the name? Do they hear that?
No, we didn't.
In another
Okay, my response is I would choose love. Wherever love is saying stay or go, that's the decision I would make. So my decisions are based on myself. Am I happy? So even if we're struggling to get groceries every month, I believe my faith will take me to where I need to be. With this man that I'm with right now, or with the future one. And the older man, why does he not respect the fact that I'm with someone?
Why did you speak to him when he said
Why did you also open the door? Let's start there. Because hold on, you're opening the door because you're not happy.
guys, for me.
I'm saying me. I'm speaking in third person.
For me, guys, the blessings of God make it richer and they add no sorrow. Hallelujah.
My God never flop. My God doesn't wear flip-flop, so he cannot flop.
That is your answer. And you're sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it.
She hit us with that. I'm having it.
Let's go. What's your response, ma'am?
I got one tate. Hey, Bob. Hey, we shall toil. We shall toil and then we shall pray and fast. So we will get there when the old man is so.
And if I'm with, I think I share the same sentiments. If I'm dating you currently, there's a reason why I'm with you.
Yeah.
Maybe grandpa is a distraction, or it's a test, episode 2. So there's a testimony.
Like Temptations, the movie.
I'm saying, get thee behind me, devil. Yeah, that's
Like
my
Temptations,
response.
the movie.
So for me, no, if we're in a relationship, you're not going to
staying loyal.
Put me off my feet. I'm staying loyal. So
What's your
here's
final
the man when I pay.
Yvonne, what's your final answer?
Guys, why the pressure?
Going around the table.
I know the way that was doing.
You changed your mind.
Okay, no, guys, let's be really, really realistic, right?
Yeah.
Because I think love is my spirit animal. I believe in quality of love, happiness, things money can buy, obviously, right? Because in my Pella, what happens with this grandpa, he passes on, his family kicks me out, and all of that, keep your will. I can pray and fast for myself anyway. So yeah, I think I'll stay where love is, where kindness is, and it's likely to be with Bob the Builder.
Ha! She changed her mind, guys.
Because I feel like a lot of the times, and not this, I don't mean this in a bad way, right? A lot of the times when people have more money, when they're established and all of that, they tend to be very manipulative, pompous, they want to control you. Half the time relationships where men are super older, say you're 50, I'm 25, there's usually control and abuse and isolation and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want to find myself in that. So Bob, let's build. Me, I love building, but your potential must also build something.
Amen of God. Hey.
And also, guys, sorry, I just want to add a little principle. At the end of the day, there's a reason why you're struggling. If you're struggling right now, there's a reason. You're being pruned for a next season. You can't just be broke and want to be rich same time in the name of. That is why there's a show called Ignorance. You need seasons when you're broke. You need to build yourself up. You need seasons that say, Manje, Iman is all figure, he's gonna have happiness. What if he dies tomorrow and those millions, you just squander them and now you have nothing and Bob is left there building himself, growing himself, mentally stronger, financially higher, career, goal driven, everything. His life is all rounded. Now you have decided to stop your circle and then there's a huge gap just so you can semicircle your life with things that look nice. Come on.
Oba Shata. Sheta Bam Sikotabo.
Sure.
Final answer?
Yeah, this is one of those questions. Me, I'm an overthinker, guys. I need to understand the question. I need to
Debunk.
I need specifics. This is too
Bob the Builder.
big.
Bob the
is
Builder.
not
A guy that they fell in love with because of his potential.
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Yeah,
breaking down.
actually.
Break it down.
It's so hard. I don't like these games.
Would you rather Bob the Builder or would you rather Bob the Man?
Imagine playing 30 seconds with this one.
No, but at least 30 seconds is quite clear cut. Okay. I think, Yeah,
Would you rather be in Maldives or Durban?
don't put it like that.
Where did you be?
Where did you put it that way?
So I guess it's not about
I can say about you.
Is it Maldives?
I'm Dr. Fancy.
You got your answer. She's going to Maldives, y'all.
Yeah.
Are you going to
No,
Maldives?
look, guys, I believe in love also. So,
You're going to Durban?
no, but also if there's a door open, then something must be wrong. Why is something wrong?
Because we said he makes silly mistakes. So that might be the reason why you actually spoke to the old man.
And she did say,
No, it's there in the scenario. Because Bob always does silly mistakes. I went up, Bob.
Hi guys, Mina she had a question.
No, you're the last
It's okay.
one.
she's going to Maldives,
I'm
guys.
going to the Maldives.
Guys.
Okay, bye. Let's move on.
Okay, next scenario.
Your friend is confiding in you and asking you to pray with her because she found a new man.
Okay.
The man is married. And said he's leaving his current wife. Jesus.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Ooh, my
Would you
friend.
need to ask? Would you rather?
Please go just for the camera.
Ask now.
Okay. Do you pray with your friend
No.
that the guy leaves his current wife?
My friend.
Hi guys. I already know. I'm not praying for you. I'm not praying with you.
Wait,
to
finish
end
the
the
question.
marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
Please finish the question.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, okay. Leaves his current wife for
Okay.
your friend's happiness, or do you advise against it because she's breaking up a marriage?
I stand.
I advise against it because she's breaking up a marriage. I love marriages. I believe in healthy marriages. Home breaking, not my brand. I'll call you out. Don't tell me those kind of things. Leave people's relationships alone.
And God would never do that, man. God would never bless you with someone else's man.
Why are you even praying?
What's going on? What's cooking oil?
Praying to God.
Pray for your heart.
Hey, where God has said, two shall become one.
And
you were at the wedding. Okay, you know, maybe not at
Pray for the posture of your heart.
your heart, my friend. Your heart.
No, Chumi. No, Chumi.
Above all
It ain't
things.
worth it,
Just
Chumi.
got your heart.
Going to God.
Please, that's not a
Asking
question
God.
now.
live.
Asking God. Saying God.
That's
please
not a
leave
question.
somebody else.
But also, guys,
It's the
remember,
audacity for
it's the speed. God says, come with all your worries. Maybe it's a worry.
Me, I'm telling you now, it's not the prayer I'm praying.
Please don't come to me.
I'll pray for you more than that marriage.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
telling you. Because there's a reason why you want to go for a married man.
And it happens, guys.
It happens all
Let's
the
be
time.
clear.
The most attractive one.
And that's also
Because they have their lives together.
Yes,
They voted.
guys, that's a married
And
man
it's
pickup line. Hey,
What?
that's a married man's pickup line, period. Hey,
Which one?
the one you just said that I'm leaving my wife.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
nasty.
Yeah, guys, don't. And then when I put up shut up,
Exactly. The way umthole ngakhona is always
yo.
God.
Yeah.
But what if this is your soulmate also?
No, no soulmate yet.
Nah, bro.
I guys got us
Which
not
soul?
operate like that.
Hey,
But it happened. Okay, let's first
It happens.
address the fact that it does happen.
Let's not be harsh.
You can fall, you can overlike, you can
Yeah, no, let me be honest.
tutor yourself on the brain and think, okay, no, maybe we're meant to be with this
Let's be
person. Realize
honest.
it's fact. It happens. God damn Zalwan.
Or even just being
And
with
it's
someone in
not
a
from
relationship.
God.
Genuinely.
Yeah, it's just
Like these
not
things
it.
happen all the
But
time.
also, guys,
No, Jonah is not a mountain. But marriage, don't go there.
yeah, it's a
No,
curse
no,
upon
no.
thyself.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
What?
It's a curse upon thyself.
Yes, whereby you tamper with people's marriages. Don't be that
No,
person.
no. It's not. I'm not asking it in that sense. Like when you're saying marriage, I mean relationships are.
No. I wasn't saying that.
Marriage.
I
No,
wasn't
it's
saying.
not a mountain.
I'm saying
Oh, okay.
tampering with the person's marriage is a curse on
Ali
yourself.
Kiss.
Marriage and Jolo. Guys, maybe someone's got your soulmate there.
Banjolo.
Yeah.
So you're saying it makes sense to tamper with the person's solid.
Tampering. First of all, I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna. Babe.
I'm not saying I stinner. I used to. I'm a woman, okay? I stop
Whoa.
Let's be honest.
Guys, I
This
have a quick
channel
one.
is for Christians.
It's for
who done
Christians.
things
Facts.
and must be honest about it.
Who are authentic.
Let's be honest.
Authentic.
We told you in the beginning of this that we're not the religious people. We are spiritual people, right? So I'm not gonna come here and lie. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, ne? Fine. What was my point?
The day na girl, what else did?
Marriage.
Tempering and stuff.
Temporary. So yes, this is the point. It's back. Dum 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 windows. So the thing is, guys, I have a problem with the fact that society has consistently made it the woman's responsibility to protect any marriage. So if my neighbor has a wife and then I'm wearing what I'm wearing right now, which is just normal clothes, normal shorts. If I've decided to get dressed in this manner, she comes to me and says, please protect my marriage and dress long pants or skirts.
That's
That's exactly what you're doing right now.
No. You missed the context.
No,
Lale.
This perspective.
Wait, you missed the context. That's why I didn't say female or what. I said it's not good to temper.
The question is very specific, my love.
Remember we extended.
Yes.
Now it's like more like of a conversation
Yes.
relating to marriage. Then I say it's not good to temper
With marriage
or relationships, whether you're a male or whether you're a female.
I agree with
And what does temper mean?
I was about to
I
ask.
agree with you.
Context.
No, I agree with you. I understand you, ne? However, there's a perspective I'm not. You have a valid point.
Sure.
You have a very
always
valid
a
point.
woman's job.
I am making you aware of your response.
Okay.
You responded and said that you're cursing thyself. Why are you entering people's marriages and so forth? There's a context, and we are saying that a woman is going inside a marriage. This is the question.
Yeah.
My principle is simple. Why has it always been a woman's responsibility to protect a marriage? He comes to me, I don't know he's married. We get in a relationship, we're in love.
Can you imagine?
And then at the end of it all, I should be still the one to carry that burden. As a woman, how many times have I been told that, oh, you have this too much, you're so provocative. All of us, when I say I am referring to all women that are single. How many times have you seen a woman change her countenance because you're a beautiful woman and you stepped in the presence of her and her husband? How many times has it always been woman against woman? At what point in time do you think that why is my man not okay with protecting his marriage? Are you understanding that there's a generational curse that you need to break as a woman? Is it not okay for him to protect his marriage as well? Do you understand that this is a societal crisis that you think it's okay? Oh no, it's her husband, let me not look at him in the eye. Oh, it's her husband, I'm not gonna shake his hand. Oh no, he's gonna see my skirt, let me pull it down. Oh, he's looking at my bum.
And that's a reality.
I'm tired of saying
You are absolutely right. The fact that in this marriage, this man is already pursuing my best friend there, who needs prayer points. Already said, I'm Genila Manzeji.
But now are you saying
I'm saying I'm agreeing with what Le was saying. It's always with the woman. But don't go for that man. How about what started with the man? Because I can't if the man is coming to me, I'll be like, okay, no, go protect your marriage. What you're doing is wrong. What if he's finding you in a season of vungu vungu in your life and you're not thinking straight, and that's the only reason why you're even agreeing to all of these advances?
I hear all of that and I hear both of you. But for me, this is my friend, right? I'm going to tell you that, friend, this is not right. Sugalap. It's not about you protecting their marriage. That's their business. We don't know why they're where they are, but I'm not telling my friend to go ahead go pray for
He said he's getting a divorce though.
I honestly wait for the divorce to be done, because like you said, it's a married man pickup line. If you are ending something, end it first. If either you love me, you will end your things, then you will come back to me. And you know another thing, people that end things because of you are toxic. One day a person will tell you, I left my wife because of you. Now it's your thing. Now you have to.
He already said, I am going through a divorce, and already found the interest in you. You know what I have a problem with, guys, is that I didn't go to you and say be my boyfriend. But at this point in time, the world must make it feel like.
So what are you saying? Are you saying you would say
I am
go
speaking
for
from
it?
experience to a certain extent, but not with I'm not speaking about a married man per se. But these are doors men open all the time. They come to you. They come to you. You don't go to a man and say, please be my boyfriend. I understand you're with this girl. It happens eventually. Now you're in love. Your friend is not in a dire state. She's in a dire state because she spends time with this man and she's in love.
So are we praying?
I am not praying that prayer. I mean,
No. Yeah, we're just addressing the
principle, the
dynamic.
There's a reason why the question is here. And it's to bring light to the fact that I can't always be the bearer of the cross. There's a reason why Jesus carried the cross. Is Jesus not male? Carry your own cross.
Carry your own. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. You and your gent have been with each other for a good portion of your adult life. He has impregnated another girl. And promises that it happened once and is a mistake. You guys have bought cars, a house, joint bank accounts, and are in a process.
Are you continuing with this
of getting married?
Father.
No, it's not. Okay. Do you leave him and start from scratch, dissolve all your assets and start afresh, or raise the child with him with strict terms and conditions?
You are thoroughly out of order. And don't ever repeat that.
I'm not going to be a liar. I don't like lying. I'm going to tell the truth.
Tell the truth, ma'am.
I will pick yourself.
Yeah! Thank you for your honesty.
Because I believe in grace. I believe in extending grace. There's a movie I watched and there's something, guys, okay, me and principle. My point is very simple. Why, if he did say it once and the woman came and said, yeah, it was one night stand, you know, and then they validated, why are you giving up on the one thing you did wrong?
This is where my Chantal raises up, yes?
Yeah.
I want to question now.
So many.
When did this happen? You know, I think I would need to understand the dynamics.
Yeah.
Because usually when scenarios like that happen, you'll hear, we were on a break. Hey,
Real
you know,
Housewives of Durban.
I think
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I think hi guys. In all honesty, I've seen it happen. Raising another child that's not yours, and it goes sour. Me personally, hi aunties.
You don't believe in step parenting?
Hi guys,
Yeah.
aunties.
But it's so tricky.
But
when
step
you
parenting,
together.
different. It's
like if it was
different.
you got this girl before we were together,
That's a whole different
that's
story.
a different scenario.
That's in my era, been building.
In my
In my era, and then I'll start from scratch.
Yeah, I'm starting from scratch because like in the other episode I did say that I think step parenting is one of the hardest things a person ever has to do. I don't want to subject a child. Yeah, I do.
Do you really believe that? Do you not believe it?
I always pray. I do believe in love, don't get me wrong, but I always pray to God with everything that I am that I don't marry somebody that already has a child, because I'm such a lover. I don't want to feel I'm loving her less because she's not mine. Like this whole thing, it's
Your
for
husband
me
is not
also.
yours.
But God would surprise
He's
you.
a stranger.
Because I think
if he gives me the grace and the ability, so be it. But looking at it from my logical and personal experiences, I would rather not be a stepmom. I would rather not be a stepmom. I want a family, and I know it's scarce, but I know because God has grace and He will do that for me. I want to raise a full home where you have your full siblings. No,
I don't mind like you coming in with a child. But in my era,
it's your era,
my era is the problem, guys, and it's a no for me.
You didn't respect me enough. I would need to know what when did this happen.
Oh, no.
So if this happened while we were still in a relationship and in my mind everything is good, then I would walk away. So if it's that scenario of, hey, and women, we love taking breaks. I was the one like, oh babe, let's take a break. 3 months later we come back. And then 6 months later this girl comes back and says, okay. Then maybe I would be like,
I would, hey, Maraki.
No, and now for me to even accept like a person comes with a child, like you must be top tier.
I need to.
There must be something about you. I'm like, ooh, like God came through.
Yeah.
But
Coming with a child, I really don't know.
No, the question is, would you? The question is,
I answered a long time ago.
I dissolve stuff from scratch.
I don't mind starting over.
I think the old me would leave, right? But because I've been intentionally working on forgiveness in relationships, I was not a forgiver. One mistake, you are out. I was that person. And I remember my friends having to sit me down and be like, in the real world. Otherwise, that's why you're going to constantly remain single. And they're like, there's certain things that you need to have grace for. Because now with little things like, I'm not even going to go there. Just little things. So I needed to learn to like forgive and have grace. And I think this series has taught me a lot about grace and a lot about forgiveness and a lot about like we're not perfect human beings, and seeing things from your perspectives has actually changed the way that I think about relationship. So I don't know, maybe I could and if this, but the thing about it is that we will work on it together. And the unfortunate part is that usually when men mess up, they overcompensate with everything else. So it also changes just the dynamic.
And he's in a toxic space, which goes back to the same principle. If you cheat on your woman, leave her. She will keep you in a very toxic space.
Sorry, is the question. Like, where do we then grow from them? How do we do it? How do we heal as a family? Because the child did nothing. The child is the innocent party in all of this. It's between you, between mommy and daddy, and the other mommy, and the other mother.
You mommy. And then think about it.
The dynamics.
What did the question say that the man is rich?
Like you have things together. You guys, you've built a life together,
and you're about to get married.
Yeah, like maybe already. It's gonna.
Truth be told, guys, I think my brain or my life or my experiences have just, I would forgive and proceed, because
we're not condoning it.
You know, I'm big on forgiveness. Maybe when it happens, I might say, and I'll be angry
it's about
for a minute.
show.
But there's a lot in me that has learned to forgive and let go and move.
Sure.
I don't have the easiest of stories in real life. I don't have the most prettiest story, really. But I do have a story, and I think my experience has changed everything. It's changed the way I see life. It's changed the way I love. It's changed the way I forgive. And it's changed my perspective on grace. I'd like to be more God-like, more Jesus-like. There's a lot in me that carries forgiveness, that carries grace. Because for some reason, I still believe we're here to experience one another and die.
Okay, but when you're choosing you, because your biggest thing is
choosing yourself.
Yes, choosing yourself. So when you're choosing you,
peace
is you are you choosing yourself when you're choosing the man who went outside against what you've built together and was like,
you know,
I'm going to have unprotected sex with that person.
Well, there's things that make me angry. There's things that I don't see anymore. But when you put it that way, the chances are of me saying, like, I want to know what you want as my man. You know what I mean? I would like to believe that God placed me with an honest human being, Jay. Tell me the truth. Oh, I got so drunk, baby. She was so hot. I had to do it. Oh, okay, cool.
So would you be cool with that?
You'd be angry, but
that's honesty.
But it's a different honesty. Now, if you're in a relationship with this woman, now I'm really asking, do you want another wife? Because if I'm being completely honest, I've thought about these things. Would I be in a marriage where there's another wife? Would I? It's weird because it's unchristlike to us. To us as a born again nation. You go through the Bible, you see all these men with all these women. And like, you question everything. So the theology of the Bible is very selected by a born again Christian. So I don't know for sure. But I do know that like having a new child in the family would be great, and I'd raise that child. It's him that I'm questioning, but we can move.
Yeah, and I think also, guys, please do note that it's okay to forgive and move on. Because also,
with or without.
Yes, forgiveness is not always let me forgive and stay.
Yeah.
Half the time we think forgiveness means okay, let me stay, let me try. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes forgiving, like you said, you've learned to let go. If there's anything, I've also learned to let go. I'm okay with forgiving you and not keeping you in my life. You know, prosper, abundance. You know, let's flourish. Nairas and the rents and the dollars on you, you know, but just not with me, and
Not
I'm
with
okay
me.
with that.
And your reason is because he's not loyal.
Yes,
And that's the
you
thing for
betrayed
you.
our trust, because I don't know what you're gonna do next. It goes back to like a toxic trait, overthinking.
You met your absolute soulmate. And you guys start dating. He knows you are a mother and has no problem with it. You guys make a plan to pay lobola, and on the day of lobola, his uncles tell your family that they will marry on the condition that your child does not come into the marriage.
Guys, it was nice.
I saw a tweet, Barry, not in an offensive way, Barry, women with children. Oh my God, if he can love my children, they are done. That's the only point they need from a man.
But you know what, guys, in all honesty,
We don't even know
I
what
haven't even said the word.
oh, and then, sorry, I'm ready to bumper.
Well,
Okay.
Would you rather?
Refuse to continue with the lobola process and dissolve the wedding, or leave your child to be raised by his grandparents as you go and start a new marriage.
that's the reality of a lot of South Africans or people in the world.
Guys, in all honesty, I feel like my primary responsibility as a parent is to protect my child. I brought a human into this world, and he is my responsibility. I will protect my child with everything and all of me. And so how do I separate my happiness and my child? So
How are those mutually exclusive? Your happiness and your child.
sure.
How are those different? Like, is that not part of your happiness?
It's a very tricky one, guys. But what I've seen and what I've thought of, because there's a high chance that I personally could be in a situation like that, because I had a child out of wedlock, and if a brother comes and he wants to marry me, so I wouldn't want to expose my child to a toxic relationship with my in-laws. I don't want to be coming into a family get together. Come on, man, oh no, my child gets a suit.
She should say,
Oh, I don't know.
They wouldn't do that, loving people.
Yes, they are amazing. Sometimes
But also, guys, does this mean get me and so
Sure.
does that disqualify me from Utolu Shadow? And more than anything, mina no husband sikhulumeni. He knows ukuthi umthanda ngengane. So why is he flipping the script when it comes to his uncles?
It's his uncle.
Red flag.
You know how uncles
yeah.
uncles that's chicken story.
Yeah, next thing Ukulminto, and it wasn't discussed. Like I told you, I'm fine with the child.
Sure.
Rarely do you hear negotiations that go smoothly on the first talks.
Yeah.
When
You know,
But
so
like
more than
it
anything, I think it's my partner and I need to really discuss it. I mean,
go back to the drawing board.
go back to the drawing board. If he's a
no, yeah.
I mean, how do you separate
Yeah.
Sure, I'm a tumba with me. Hi, engage guys.
But it's a sad reality that
For
there are
a
women
lot
that
of
actually leave
There are a
their
lot of
kids
women.
with the grandparents
Because
also,
also,
and then they decide to stay. Sometimes it's circumstances.
sometimes circumstances,
Because
and
that's
also
actually
abuse,
their
guys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see my child being abused because Axiano like I know. Then he's safer with my mom and dad. He's safer there.
And then where you? No. Okay. I understand your perspective. We can agree to disagree, right? There is not a chance on this earth that I would give birth to someone and I'm not allowed to get in my new marital home with my child. Not a chance. I'm leaving you for my child. Yes, I understand the child will grow and go marry someone else. It's your heart and your family's heart that I have a problem with. God is a God of hearts. He will heal you. I believe
and you will find someone that will
no one. It's okay to have no one as well. I'd rather just be a mom. I'd rather be a mom.
And I think for me, another thing is also when you leave your children with their grandparents, I think there's always going to be issues surrounding your child. Let's say you do a budget, right? Now it's like, why are you sending your child 5,000? Now I'm looking out after your whole family. Now this, that. So I think it creates a lot of
paying bills for 2 households is already.
It's very technical because like now, why are you buying your children this? Because sometimes also overcompensation because you're a mom. You want to, okay, my child doesn't stay with me. Let me buy him Nike. Let me do this or whatever the case.
Why would you do that?
Okay, I wouldn't do that, but people do that.
At what point did it happen?
Yeah.
No,
Okay, guys. So let's think about the person who is actually in this situation.
And they like
Because
to
right
leave
now-
their children.
Okay, let's respond.
also to protect.
What are the options? What are the options?
The options are leave your child with their grandparents and start a new life, or refuse the lobola process and dissolve the wedding.
My option is B. Leave, refuse. Yours?
Is baby for this? Is my partner
Forget your partner.
Forget your partner.
They're not gonna be staying in this household.
So you are leaving your children.
I'm gonna talk to my man. I know the uncles are gonna leave and go back to Aman's crap. We're here together.
Sounds
Okay, so you're saying for the time being, you're gonna take the children to the grandmoms?
No, I'm not taking no children to
There's
my
two
grandma.
options.
Yes.
I'm marrying Candy with that child.
No, but there's two options. Your
There's no
option is
C.
not there.
There's two options.
I leave.
Good. When I go back. Even if you're red.
It's hypothetical.
Who are you leaving?
The daughter. I know.
The daughter. Oh, the daughter.
The daughter.
Hey, my son. I was going to pray now for you.
No.
But it's umsado belu had a Sunday.
Where are we going? You're leaving the marriage.
Yeah, I'm leaving the marriage.
Chantal might take this child to the grandparents, guys. Let's hear what Chantal says. She always has a different idea.
Yes. You're leaving her there. You're leaving
Are you
the child.
leaving this child to the grandparents?
For your marriage.
Because your parents are
Remember, I on the previous episode.
liberal parents.
Okay, aside of liberal parents, on the previous episode we spoke about elder people raising children. I'm young. Let me go and enjoy my life.
I told you guys, Chantal always has a different answer.
No, I'm kidding. I'm actually just playing.
God's advocate.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Okay. No, I was
AOB.
kidding.
She's just being controversial.
Yeah, I'm just being controversial.
AOB.
I'm leaving.
So, the moral of the story, my guy,
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, don't try me.
No, because why don't you now?
But guys, also, what if it's a test on your marriage?
You're my child. You just
You're testing the child now. You're testing the relationship with the child.
my child.
What if you're fake?
Okay, must move in, guys.
Is it
Abraham,
God?
are you taking
What is it?
Hola. Guys, we're moving. Okay.
No, there's no way.
You take the gent you have been seeing to your pastor for marriage counseling. During one of the sessions, the pastor lets you know that they don't think this is the right man. We spoke
I'm going to leave that
episode
church.
1. I'm putting everything.
Sadi, Moya Fatsi.
It's Yvonne for me. It's Yvonne for me.
I'm struggling to keep quiet.
Wait. Yes, Chantal.
Hold on. Whew, okay. Yeah. Okay. Would you go ahead with your decision to marry the person despite your pastor's advice, or stop the counseling process and break up with the gents? Exclamation mark. I forgot to say exclamation mark.
What's the last option? Wait, what's the last option again?
Stop the counseling process and break up with the gents.
Break up with the gent, not the pastor.
No, I need to the first one.
That shit.
Get married.
You know where we stand.
But the pastor has a wife.
Oh, so the second option is that you leave the gent because pastor said it's not the one.
Yes.
Is that your exclamation mark?
It says.
That's what's there.
No. No, I thought you were making yourself.
No.
You are agreeing. Oh yeah, there's no way. We talked about Pastor Miles Monroe's sermon. There's no way God is going to choose a partner for you. In the same breath that there's no way another man who has a wife and a family is going to choose for you your own man.
What if the man is discerning?
There's no way.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Think about it spiritually.
Just discernment.
What if in the spirit realm there's something that you see that you are
That's the other
I
thing.
wanted to bring
That's
that up.
really the other thing.
someone I can't say, but someone that.
But guys, what if pastor is seeing something in the spirit, a red flag? Guy alone is there. Will I be a spiritual because you're better.
No, I think
because pastor is being objective, and I'm guessing this is not the first counseling session that you guys have been to. So maybe let's the first.
it's not.
Okay, if it's the first, it's a bit tricky. Let's say it's the 6th session.
Like
Which means since January, June, July, and pastor's saying to you, hey, woman of God,
I'm born.
please stay after this session.
I'm gonna respond to my portion because of how I see life. What's the first option? That's what I'm going for.
Go ahead with your decision to marry your partner.
That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for.
Do you want to elaborate?
I believe that there's a reason, like the steps of the righteous are ordered by God. That is scripture for me, and that is scripture that is real. And in my righteousness with God, I cannot lack in the front there. If I'm gonna have to burn for the lesson, I'll burn for the lesson. Because I would like to believe that yes, people want to get married forever, but be realistic, but be spiritual too. You have your own discernment, you have your own decisions to make. And guys, we have to be completely honest. Yes, our pastors are spiritual beings, as you are. As you are. So you want to tell me that at every point, Pastor, I want to go study drama. Pastor says, no, you can't study drama, you don't. Pastor, I want to pursue a career and I'm going to the USA. Oh no.
Oh no, God, your ministry.
Because the thing is, that is why my biggest principle is do things out of love, not out of fear. Now we have fear of the unknown. God will tell you this is not your man too. In the same breath as the principle we explained in the first episode, pastors coming to you saying, or any man in ministry coming to you and saying, or any man in general, God said you're my wife. God tell me.
But just to interject there, I think there's a sermon by Pastor Mike Todd, where he was speaking about different ways how God speaks to us, and I believe that there's hierarchy in the spirit, right? That is why there's leadership, there's reverence, there's prophets, there's all of that, right? So
there's callings in the
spirit.
Hierarchy is not a good way to say it.
Oh, okay,
everyone is called.
Okay, but
few are chosen.
Also,
I mean, what? Everyone is chosen. Sorry, that's how I see it. I see
everyone is called. Everyone is called. A few are chosen.
Yes.
So,
thank you.
Personally, for me, it's like in a home, right? There should be a head. Yes, there's mom and dad, but obviously because of the anointing that is upon your father has entrusted the home. So I feel personally, if my pastor, like she said, it's been 6 months, I don't think my pastor will be malicious to be like, oh no, it happens, I know, probably there are pastors that are bad and stuff like that, but looking at it from a good point of view, I don't think my pastor will wake up 6 months later and be like, oh no, I don't want Yvonne to get married, stop it, or whatever the case may be, right? So this is my understanding, right? So that happens. Pastor says to me, oh no, I don't think this is the right guy for you, or whatever the case may be. I believe in God who clarified things for Gideon. Pastor has said it right. I'm not an impulsive Christian. I'm a spiritual human being. I can pray for myself.
Yes.
I can speak to God. I'm not saying, Pastor, no. What. I hear the word, I receive it. I go back and say, God, you've spoken to my pastor. Maybe I don't like this, because usually God gives us messages that are uncomfortable, and it's usually from the people that we least expect. I could be chilled here with you, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get a happy message, positive message, and God sends you to rebuke me. God sends you to reprimand me. How did we get here? You know. So I'll go back to God and be like, God, what are you trying to teach me? If really, I believe, and I know this is not this is a toxic trait I have between God and myself. I would say, God, show me, let it rain if this is what you want me to do. And one thing about God, He's clear. He's not a confusing God. Just ask Him, God, Pastor has said this, and I don't think it's true. Show me a sign. And be particular. I believe in particular prayers. If you want God to make that person say certain words, and you know it can only be God, do that. You know, because I feel like it's also important that we're not always quick to dismiss people in the name of protecting our mental health or relationships or whatever. We need to be able to discern. Because sometimes we are children. Yes, I know. We are children, right? We're children, we're being raised. The reason why we can't all be pastors is because we have different kinds of wisdom, and you also must be mentored, you must be led, you must be led. Jesus did not start his ministry when he was 12. He started his ministry when he was 30. He had to learn, he had to go through the process of the pruning, and he would sit there as humble as he knew so much. He knew he would die for the world and all of that, but he sat there, he listened. He took the strokes for us, like he had to be dehumanized for us, and he still knew the power he carried. So I think sometimes be humble and hear what is being said to you. Don't be impulsive and be like, oh, you are against me, I want this marriage. Because also it's embarrassing now when that marriage fails. Come back to Pastor, pray for me.
But what Lebo was saying is, it's not even about the embarrassment, it's about the
conviction also. I think that's what I took away from your perspective. It's a similar perspective. It's intertwined. But I'm saying with yours, and it's beautiful how you're learning all these things from different things. But I think what's beautiful about your point of view is that you are solely convicted because you chose this man, because you've been walking with him, you know. And I hear your perspective as well, where it's understanding leadership and understanding that if I'm submitted under this man of God and he's been seeing me and growing with me, there is no way he's saying that because he's malicious or because maybe he's doing it out of love. And you're absolutely right. That's the point where you need to say, God, so
I would actually have a relationship with God.
Personal one.
You need to know God for yourself.
And that's exactly what popped up when Yvonne was speaking. That's exactly what came to my spirit, is that when you do have a personal relationship with God, and I think in one of Dr. Miles Monroe, one of his teachings, right, where he speaks about singlehood, he stresses the importance of that stage. He's like, do not rush into marriage. Rush for singlehood. Rush for you to understand yourself in singlehood, because in that time you're not cooking for anybody, you're not picking out anybody's socks. So that is the time for you and God. That is where that relationship that we're talking about, that fellowship with God, you can hear God's voice clearly. My sheep know my voice, and a stranger's voice they do not follow.
Exactly. So when Pastor is speaking, you'll know, Uti, that was God. Pastor would not have said that out of, God, are you speaking to me through my man of God right now? And he possibly could be. Sometimes, yes, emotions are involved. And maybe fundisi. But you are not ready, my friend. You aren't ready for a marriage. I don't know about the guy, maybe it's you now.
Please understand, I respect leadership in the church. I understand it. I also want you to understand you and God. My chat will always be, are you now doing things out of fear or out of love? And where are you standing in general? Maybe. Because there's no way that God won't tell you to. That's my chat.
Think about it.
Wow, what a heated convo, right?
Let's
that conversation. Please share your thoughts. Please share your comments on the different scenarios that you come across, and how do you use the Word of God to be your light, to be the path onto how you take your decisions. Because your decisions will ultimately roll into consequences. So think about the consequences before you take that decision.
Sure.
And remember, comment, like, subscribe, share with everyone. See you next time. Bye.